Hello and welcome to another gameplay and review video. This is Fingerbones, a psychological horror game developed by David Szymanski. This is his third game and the only game that is free. This is a short game. David Szymanski is actually famous for making games like Iron Lung and The Pony Factory and a bunch of others. So it'll take about half an hour to complete. There's no saves, so we're gonna do this all in one sitting. So here we go. There's no real start game on this thing either. You just go to the you just have to press escape to get on that screen. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. Notes, yeah. Picked up a flashlight. Another note. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Can't really see outside the bunker. Turn the generator on. Oh, that's the only one that's the other note I already read. So let's exit. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. So the door code, I guess, is Katie. I'll just write that down. So this is a pretty basic game, I guess. Oh, okay. It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that that is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Oh, okay, good. Katie was the door code. So now you can get in there. It's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ash settles, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she probably is dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed, freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values, just pure, beautiful survival. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. That's locked. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. Tool room. I don't know. I have no idea. Just a thought. Okay, here's another name I can try. I think her name's Lynn. I'll try that name. You just type everything out on this computer here. I guess you access something called a tool room in one of the notes. Okay, that works. You have to type in Lynn. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked up in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. N and Y. The rest of the word is missing. So it's like Danny or something like that. Either Manny or Danny or something like that. Is it the name of the father or something? Okay, N and Y. I think I know what it is. Okay, it's Lin, but it's backwards. So N and Y, you just add an L. So it's, instead of Lin, it's N and Y L. Like, N and Y L. There. So you type in N and Y L. I am a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Oh, here it is. You need to push that button. Well, that button should have done something. Okay, I'm gonna go check up top side, see if it opened anything up there. Fingers and blood, that's not good. The cellar is freedom. Okay, I'll try to type in freedom. You just have to follow these clues. Type in freedom, and let's go down and see if the hatch is open. So type freedom into that box. Oh yeah, it is. So the code is freedom. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. And I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. That ain't good. Blood. It seems to have been torn from a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. Oh boy. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Oh boy, the guy's a psychopath. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. Well, that's the end of Fingerbones by David Szymanski. Strange little game. Not much to it. It's pretty easy to... the puzzles are pretty easy to solve. I take it that you play the father in the game, returning to the bunker. I could be wrong, but it's one of those psychological mystery and horror games. Once you get done with the game, it closes to the desktop when you're done playing it. Just to let you know that. I'm going to be reviewing other David Szymanski games, including Iron Lung and The Pony Factory and others, as well as some of his first games. The rest of them were paid games, but I've purchased some of them. And I'll be doing that. I'll be doing a lot of other gameplay and review videos. As you know, in a few days, it's close to October when I'm filming this. I don't know if this will be released in September. It might be released in October, but I'll be doing Horror Game Month, and I'll be reviewing some of the best horror games and some of the worst. It's going to be fun. So looking forward to that. I'm going to start recording all those horror games very soon. So that's the end of this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank all of the fans and subscribers and viewers for viewing my content. I really enjoy doing it. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.